Alright guys, little project I've been working on here today. Doesn't exactly fall into lawn care category, but pretty close if I was in more like landscaping. So what I've done today is I built a couple raised garden beds, and kind of been working on them this morning. Got them built and getting ready to move on to the next step. So I thought I'd just take a minute and show y'all what I've done and how I built these things. So these things are real simple to build. There ain't much to it. Pretty much you can build these things with basic carpentry skills and real basic tools. So let me show you kind of what I've done here. That's my topsoil that I'm going to be putting in them. Got it on the little small trailer there. And so I built these beds. They're 8 foot long by 4 foot wide, and what I built them out of was I actually used some old sawmill lumber that I had stacked up in the barn over at my grandparents' place. So I went over there and got the lumber, but yeah, I just cut each board to size. These two boards on the long end are 8 foot, like I said, 8 foot long, and then run them up here to the inside, which is 4 foot, and then I just joined them together with a 4x4 and some decking screws. I think I used 2.5 or 3-inch screws. I don't remember, but anyway, pretty simple to do. These are somewhere in the neighborhood of 8 to 10 inches deep. This sawmill lumber, you know, is not exactly the same, so some of the boards are a little bit wider than others, but I've got it. I got enough topsoil to fill each box up to about 8 inches deep. So anyway, that's basically it as far as putting them together and building them. Like I said, not much to it. So that's step number one, and I'm going to put some landscape fabric on the bottoms of them, and then go, come back in and put the topsoil and the compost in. So I'll get busy with the landscape fabric and show you a little bit of that here in just a few minutes. Next step finished in the landscape or garden bed project, and that is putting the landscape fabric on the bottom of the beds. As you can see, this one over here is actually still turned upside down. That's the bottom of the bed that you see right there. And so all I done was just took the landscape fabric and draped it over the entire bottom of the bed, and then just took some heavy-duty staples and a staple gun and just stapled it all the way around. Held it good and get it good and tight, and then I draped the fabric over each side and extended it on down just a little bit, just to kind of give it a little more strength, keep it from tearing, and then stapled it there. And then this bed here is actually turned upright, and you see that's what it'll look like from the upright side. And as you can see, it's already got a little bit of topsoil in it. My kids have been helping me with this project, so they felt like they needed to go ahead and get started in the dirt. So I let them have at it. But anyway, so step number 2, and then the next step, and I guess final step, will be to add in the topsoil and the compost, and I'll mix it up. It's both on the trailer. There's a topsoil actually underneath the compost that you see there, and I've got a little tiller I'll use to mix it all up, and then I'll put about half and half in the bed. I'll put about half topsoil and half of it compost, and mix it all in good together. So I'll show you that step here in just a few minutes. Alright guys, see you back in a little bit. Alright guys, well here's the finished raised garden beds, and turned out really well. Very easy project to do. You can build these in a day easily. If you've got all the materials on hand, you can probably do it in, you know, in a decent half a day, 4 or 5 hours. But anyway, I think they turned out really well. It's a good way to try to grow your own vegetables if you want to do so. That's what we're going to try to do this year. We did it a little in the past, and in some smaller beds, and had some pretty good success with it. So we're going to try this year. But it's relatively inexpensive, pretty easy to do. You know, I went to the local landscape material place and got my topsoil and compost today, and 1 scoop of each, and I mixed it 50-50 in each box, and it was plenty of, or actually just exactly the right amount actually of what I needed. And that's your biggest expense, especially if you've already got the lumber. If you've got to buy the wood, then you know you're going to have a little bit more expense involved. But you can build one of these beds for probably, you know, as little as 25 or 30 bucks. So not too hard to do, not very expensive, and hopefully we'll have a good outcome with some vegetables here before too long. And I'll keep you posted on that as time goes on. So anyway guys, I appreciate you all watching this video, and if you have any questions or comments, feel free to put them in the comment section below, and we'll see you again soon. Alright, take care.